Hello everyone, I'm Luri. Don't worry about that check mark, I accidentally pushed it, but I skipped it, so I have no idea what this story is about. Stark, what game are we playing today? Stark, did you see that? I just ran super fast. I feel like you would be a father figure to kids. Oh, that's great. Sir Stark, this is not your friend. You should show some respect. It's fine, don't worry about it. Stark, that's impressive. You seem to get along with all the kids in Dunbalaria. Do you have some kind of special ability? Heir of the Covenant, yesterday, Stark and I picked tons of delicious fruit. Let's make snacks with them. What? Did someone say snacks? Arky wants some snacks too. Never mentioned snacks in front of Arky. What's your favorite snack, Stark? There's a sundae he got, the Hamburg steak thing. If we're talking about snacks, I'm pretty sure it's going to be that, the sundae. I'd have to say the Jumbo Berry Special. Yep, I think that's the sundae. Jumbo Berry Special? That sounds delicious. If it's okay with you, could I try making it? I don't think Stark knows the ingredients in that. Of course, it might not be the exact same, but I'll try making something similar. I did not know Mercedes could cook. I guess didnt probably teached her. Really? I'm so excited. Does he know the ingredients? Arky's drooling already. Whether it's the Jumbo Berry Special or the Fruit Special. I just want them in my mouth already.
Hey yo, what the fuck? What do you mean by that?
We can calm down a little bit. Arky, seriously. Ta-da! Whoa, it looks like a giant fruit-shaved ice. Giant fruit-shaved ice. What? I want some. Me too. Me too. Did someone steal it or something? What's going on? Oh no. It's been a while. What is? Just been such an ordinary afternoon in Dunbalaria. Because of all the war and stuff that's going on. I'm not saying that. I'm just gonna say monster. Acolyte monster invasion during the Archdemon War almost feels like a dream. Is someone getting attacked or someone practicing? Saria, she must be happy too, right? Saria, she was the elder of this village, wasn't she? Yes, a dear friend of mine, who tried to defend Dunbalaria until the very end. I miss her a lot today. Zaria. Oh, someone's attacking. What's going on? Zaria, it's an emergency. The monsters. Yeah, I'm not saying that word. But, according to the scout's report, they're moving in the direction of the World Tree. How did they get past the barrier? I'm not sure. Most likely they slipped in hidden among those coming and going from outside. At this rate, our sacred place will be... You guys just let people come and go? Aren't elves supposed to be, like, really protective of their territory? I'll go. Wait, Azira, I'm coming with you. Yes, let's help them. With more people, we'll be able to sort this out quickly. Yes, and I'm worried about the villagers too. Thank you, everyone. Oh, we have Azira here. I still don't like Stark. I tried to give Stark some credit for his skills. A group of monsters was spotted over here. Near what are these names, dude? Paranoa? The land, it's withered. Yeah, the forest has been destroyed. Monster and his companions possess a dreadful poison. After all, the fighting ended. The forest, once so lush it seemed it could never be otherwise, began to wither. No matter how hard we tried, it couldn't come back to life. They are monsters' remnants. Yeah, I'm not saying that word. You think I'm gonna say that word? I'm not saying that word. Looks like we're getting close to their base. Let's hurry. How big is this dungeon? It's not that big. We take them down again and again, but more just keep showing up. There's no end to it. At this rate, the graves... Graves? Ah, there's a cemetery around here for the warriors who lost their lives during the last Archdemon War. Then Saria's grave is also... Yes, it's here. We built the graves close to the World Tree, hoping our fallen comrades would rest peacefully in the goddess's embrace. Why am I saying words so weirdly? Poison might get purified near the World Tree as well. Yes, but even the World Tree's power has its limits. The beautiful past never returned, and life was lost. So that's why this place alone isn't overgrown with grass. Still, it looks like people visit often. How do you know? Even though it's far from the village, it's so well maintained. Because they were so precious to us. Azaria, if your comrades have gone to the goddess' side, could see this, they'd understand your heart. At the very least, the Sara I knew was no fool. She would never fail to recognize the devotion of someone dear. Do you think so? I really hope that's true. I don't think I'm gonna need a camp at all. I see a lot of unique herbs and flowers around here. There are many I've never seen before. Like the grass Frieren is looking at. There are plants that only grow naturally in Dunbalaria. That's why there are so many unique ones you can't find in other regions. The flower in Azira's hair, one of those too? What is that flower called? That's right, The flower is called the Elven Flower, and it only grows in Dumbleria. Why am I not surprised at that name? Elven Flower? It's the same one written about in the grimoire we received at the Board Village in Terranor. Yeah, the magic that makes elven flowers bloom. It seems like you attained it through a truly special connection. That flower you keep must be something very dear to you, Azaria. Yeah, it's just an ordinary flower. Yes, it was a gift from someone precious to me. Never mind, it was not an ordinary flower. More monsters are coming. Alright, let's do this once more.
負けません。
What are you?
手伝ってください。On my way.
Keek. Destroy. Looks like we found the monster's headquarters. That scale. It's like an enemy. Looking closer, there's a barrier protecting it, so it won't be easy to attack. Is this music from the show, or is this... For some reason this sounds like it would come from Frieren. This is a serious matter. If all the poison is released at once, it would threaten not just a cemetery, but the World Tree as well. I can tell you want to protect this place's area. Yes, even though we lost our precious ones, I want to protect at least their traces. I understand. I'll help you. Is she gonna like nuke the entire place? Huh? But the barrier. It's okay, just wait a moment. Frieren? And you guys get to hear whatever their voice lines are. Did we do this?
私が初めてダンジョンに潜った時も、フリーレン様はガラクタみたいな魔道具を集めて楽しそうに笑っていました。
Yeah, no, we haven't done that. How come Frieren didn't like that? That story was about her.
皆さん知らないんですか？ハイター様はいつも言っていました。酒は百薬の長なんですよ。
Yeah, that seems like something Haida would say. Just totally not true. Although I wouldn't know, because I don't drink. Boss.
負けません。
Purple moss. Not saying that word.
ソルトラ
How did you... I didn't even get a chance to step in, Frieren. Wow, even that disgusting monster stench from the area is completely gone. Okay, what's going on with you, bro? What's going on? I found and eliminated the source of the monsters in this area. It's amazing, Frieren. So relieved now. Thank you so much. Will you head back to the village first? I'll check if the cemetery is safe and follow after. Hey, Azaria, if it's alright with you, could I visit the cemetery too? I'd like to pay my respects to Saria and the other elven warriors. You don't need anyone's permission for something like that, Raz. I'm sure Saria will be happy to see you too. I'm like waiting for something bad to happen. I heard about it, but it's truly desolate. The land is at least being maintained thanks to the World Tree's power. Will it be difficult for this place to return to its original state? Probably. To regain its original form, it would take a very, very long time. It's okay though. Just as spring comes after winter, someday flowers will bloom again. Definitely, so cheer up already. Thank you, Arcasis. By the way, Raz, why did you want to visit Sarah's grave? Though our reunion in his era was brief, there were few who loved their people and land as much as Sarah did. Is he gonna finally tell them about why he keeps talking like he's very old, when he looks like he's like at least 19? When you say returned in this era, does that mean you met her in a previous era? Bingo, Sarah has been an elder of the elves since long ago. She was truly a noble soul. Yes, and in the past era, and now too. Come to think of it, you mentioned before that there was a previous world that I can't remember. Yeah, only him and Arcasis know, and Kayron, for some reason. Vildred technically knows as well. If you don't mind, could you tell me what Sarah was like in that world? Probably the same way. Even though those memories are lost to me now, I want to keep the traces of her. Of course, the previous era too. Monster invaded Dumbleria, just like this time. It was shortly after I had visited here. When I rushed over after hearing the news, you had already passed away. I had? You were the first person to raise your sword in defense of Dumbleria. Even when the countless monsters swarmed in, you commanded the battlefield without fear. And, through your noble sacrifice, you were able to save not just Sarah, but all of Dumbleria. That means in the past era, Azaria was, yes, dead, in the same situation as Sarah in this era. Azaria, from the past until now, you cherished and loved Dumbleria more than anyone. Sarah asked me to protect the world you had wanted to save. I forget that's what she looks like, and I believe that Azaria and I will meet again, in one form or another, as a passing breeze, a singing bird, or fluttering petals. So Ras, protect this world that Azaria gave her life to save. in the world where I hope to meet her again someday. I ask you to please do so. Sarah. She once believed until the very end that we'll meet again, Sarah. How come she's always quiet during, like, very intense moments? Like, she doesn't really care. Master, look over there. The sky is shining with such an incredibly beautiful colors. It's called a rainbow. Ah, indeed, it's beautiful. Under such a beautiful sky, this parched land feels out of place. Oh, it's an aurora. This is the flower that Azaria still cherishes. Apparently, the grimoire we received at the previous village was pretty helpful. Long ago, I once went missing in the death swamp. Others said I was probably dead and gave up on me, but only one person, Sarah, never did. She firmly believed that I was still alive, and after I safely returned to the village, she gave me this flower and said that she had believed in me. But I couldn't believe in her heart or will as much as she believed in me. When the war turned against us, I convinced myself that running away was the only answer. It was my weak faith that I ended up losing Sarah. Where is Mercedes and where's Archie? Thank you, Frieren. Thanks to you, I was able to recall that feeling, that faith from when I first received this flower as a gift. My pleasure. I'm glad I could see you smile, Azaria. Thank you, Frieren. What is it? I'm still not good at understanding human emotions, so I had a hard time figuring out what this feeling even was. I keep forgetting he's not human, but traveling with you, I've finally regained the courage to say goodbye, with a smile to the comrades I had buried deep in my heart. Frieren, maybe it was the long-buried sadness and yearning deep within my heart that summoned you to this world. No, they just stumbled upon a chaos gate and Frieren wanted to go through it. Thank you so much. Yeah, if anything, we're grateful, too, that we could learn about this world in so many ways. Thank you. Ah, there's a dark hole over there. Another chaos gate? It's probably a gate that can take you back to your world. Probably? Shall we get going then? No, she just said probably, which means it's probably also not. Everyone, thank you so much for everything. Thank you, we had such a great time. Q, Frieren, are you even a little sad? No, she'll probably say something like, why you feel sad? It's gonna be awkward once we meet again. You seem way too calm. If I make a big deal out of it, it will be awkward when we meet again. Look what I just said. I see. Hope we meet again someday, Frieren. Yeah, see you again. This probably isn't hinting towards another collab with Frieren. This is just what Frieren does in the show. When she's leaving someone, she never says goodbye because she knows she'll meet them again. And just like that, it is all over. All 3 chapters done. If any more collabs come, might not be until like maybe next year. With that being said, I don't have an outro. Bye.